when we begin to work a row, we need to twist the first 2 stitches to connect them, otherwise we're going to have the edging of the layers opening up, and we want to have nice, clean, closed edges. So this is something that we do only on the first pair. After the first pair, we don't need to twist the yarns like I'm going to show you. When I twist the yarn for the first pair, I usually don't really hold the yarn like I usually do. I just let the yarns drop and hold them between finger and thumb, because we need to handle them when we twist them. So don't worry about the holding for the first pair. We're going to knit the first stitch normally with the color that we need, the chart says, and then we're going to bring both yarns to the front, and we are going to insert the right hand needle into the stitch, and we're going to do the twist when the needle is already in. Otherwise, everything can be very difficult to hold. So after we insert the right hand needle into the stitch, and I'm holding it with my finger, then everything is stable and I can take my left hand, and it's like the basic rule in Intarsia, where when we say old over new. So the yarn that we used, the old yarn, is going over the new yarn that we're going to use, old over new. And then we're going to pick up the working yarn we are going to use for the purl stitch underneath the yarn that we knitted the knit stitch. We're going to take this yarn, and this, make sure that when we create the purl stitch, the yarn that made the knit stitch is between our yarn and the stitch. So we really hold it in place, and this keeps the 2 stitches connected. So we're going to purl this stitch and take both yarns to the back. Usually after we mess everything here and we really concentrate on the yarns and the twist, our stitches may be a bit loose at the beginning. So it's a good idea, before we move on to working the rest of the row, just to give a little tug to both yarns and make the stitches in the correct size. Now I can take each yarn in my hands and move on to work the rest of the row as I find it comfortable.